Hi everyone, Emma here. I have a wonderful unboxing to do from Jill Wiseman. And yeah, let's get started and we'll talk about the different things that I ordered and why. Because that's what I do, in case you didn't know. I'm showing you this thank you. The first time I ordered from Jill Wiseman, I got this. I was so excited that I got a thank you from her mother, June. Isn't that cute? I didn't realize this is probably like printed this way. So I'm like, yep, she sent me a special message. Oh, and their dog, I don't know what the dog's name is. But yeah, that's so sweet. Actually, it's a really lovely touch and it always makes me happy when I see it. So, maybe part of it too is I love Jill Wiseman. I am so appreciative of the wonderful stuff that she does. So the having these beads available and the supplies, but also the wonderful videos that she puts out there. So yeah, I really appreciate it. So I don't often order from her because they're in Texas and issues with um, cross-border shopping. For us, it's always touch and go whether we get dinged with duty. And I'm just gonna see if I can get this. It seems a bit dark. Okay. So, she has a thing for Canadians that you can pay, I think it's $5 or $5.99, and it clears customs already. So I don't know how that works, but I have used it before and it works. So I've never paid any fees on it. Now, for this one, I had a friend in the States who had me send a bunch of my orders to her house, and then she went ahead and mailed it for me. So I avoided paying, crazy fees for stuff. So, yeah, let's get started. Let's take a look at the beads that I ordered. I like shopping her garage sale. I didn't do it this year. I think the reason I didn't do it was because I felt like I had too much stuff already. And I'm like, what do I really need? So, and look, here I am buying more stuff. So anyway, I think these were on sale. $2 for 50 of the 4mm metallic brass. And I like to get some of these 4mm metallic colors so that I have them if I need to embellish a bracelet design. So sometimes along the edge you need a 4mm, and these are really gorgeous. They're beautiful. Let me enlarge this a bit here. They're stunning. So these are drucks, I believe. They call them rounds. I'll have to look up the difference between druck and round. But they're absolutely stunning. How beautiful they are. So I got a few of those to add to my stash. And I wonder if they only had 2 of these, because it seems weird that I ordered 4 of the others and 2 of these. It's probably, I think because they were a sale that I just ordered what they had. So they may not have had more. These are these are incredible. They're called metallic steel. They are so beautiful. I cannot believe how gorgeous are these. Wow. And then I love to do designs with the 3mm bugles, and these are silver lined, 10 grams for $1.50. That's amazing. So I got 2 of these. So let's take a look. They are really beautiful. Whoa. I'm going to measure these because, well, what is it? Does it say on it? No, it doesn't give the length. Bugle number 1, I think, is 3 mil. The reason I question is it's been a while since I did a really amazing bracelet design with bugles and then seed beads, and I alternated between the bugles and the seed beads, and I did like rows. It turned out so amazing. But these look super tiny, so let's measure them. Oh, it's all over. Yep. Okay. Let's get out our handy dandy tool. Yep, 3. So I guess it's been a while since I've used them. It's one thing to try and pick them up with your hands. When you're beading, you're picking it up with a needle. It doesn't seem as small. So that's my excuse. There's more. Oh my god, these are delicious. This looks like candy floss to me. And I got 2 of those as well. They were $1.75, these ones, for 10 grams. And they are Matte Light Amethyst AB. And the AB is like a rainbow. I guess that's why I feel like it looks like cotton candy. Oh, these are beautiful. Wow. I'm obsessed with bugles. I guess I need to rephrase that. I'm obsessed with beads. Aren't you? Then there's these Diamond Duos, Pastel Aqua. These were $5, and you know what? I think maybe the color looked different to me because I have some stuff like this, similar. So, oh, you know why I think I ordered it is I have the Arctic Aqua pearls, and this matches it. That's why, because I wanted to do a design, create a design with these and the Arctic pearls. Oh, these are beautiful. These are really lovely. But I do feel like $5 is a lot for 10 grams, but that's a lot of beads. So I try to be careful to find deals and stuff like that, but I think I may have been a little excited. Oh, I need help. And then these were $4.25. These were sale as well, but I wonder, let me check my, oh, there's no prices on these. I was looking at but there's no prices on it. So I wonder if this was a ticketed price and then they were cheaper. I'll have to look at my my invoice online because I'm pretty sure I didn't pay that much for these. And these are something I'm not really sure how I'm going to use them, but they're amazing. Oh, they're so beautiful. Oh my god. I am stunned. I have to stop judging them from the bag because when you look at the bag and you see the price and you whatever, there's a layer of cellophane between. When you get them out in your hand, these are unbelievable. How gorgeous are they? The detail and the patina on them are so stunning. So these have a hole at the top. I think I was probably thinking I love doing necklaces with super duos, and then I like to have something that I can use as like a drop along the edge of the necklace, and these would look lovely in that circumstance. I'm stunned. The colors are blowing me away. And I don't usually go for purple, so that's saying a lot. Then there's these ones here are white nebula. So these size of these feathers are 5 by 17. And I got 2 of these as well. These are amazing. Oh, these are going to be amazing. Oh, lovely. That is extraordinary. And I have to say too, she packed these leaves in bubble wrap as well. And I'll tell you something, it's amazing because these tips, I don't know about this bead in particular, but I would imagine that's why she bubble wrapped them, is they get damaged and break off. And the reason I say that is I have the star beads that came from France, and I was really sad because they were expensive. 2 of the beads, the tips were chipped off, and like it happened in shipping because the chip piece was still in the bag. So that was really nice of her to pack those well. And then, so I've been wanting to get some mermaids. So I bought a bunch of these mermaids a couple of years ago, and I may have 1 or 2 left. I have to kind of go through my stuff because I'll start a project and then move on, and then I have maybe picked a couple of different colors of these mermaids and put them in a container. So I might have more than I realize. But when I saw these are teal with metallic beige wash. But the metallic beige wash looks like almost like a champagne color. And the teal looks, you can kind of see the teal in it, but it looks more green than anything. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to look like it's a, oh, what do you call the glass that gets smoothed out? Sea glass. It looks like sea glass, so it's got that kind of greeny look to it. And the hole goes from the head to the tail. But I wanted to make a bracelet to commemorate me getting my 1,000,000 meters. So I wanted to get a special lady. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. Be careful they don't get chipped. Put them away. Go to sleep, my ladies. I'll be back. That's that. So these were kind of an afterthought in the order. This is what I wanted from Jill Wiseman. And it's all her fault. So I've been using crappy needles forever. My first set of needles were these pony needles that I actually bought from her. And I still have some. Let's pull them out. I put them in these test tubes. And I don't know where I got these test tubes from. Yeah, those ones aren't marked. I don't think that's what the... So I have size 10 and size 12. I thought I had 11s too, but... So anyway, this is what I have left. So I actually still have a few left. But the thing is, I am doing a ton of bracelets. Like I do 1 or 2 bracelets a day. So like some of the stuff I don't show you that I'm doing. And once I get to the end, see all these bent needles? That's what my needles look like. And I've tried to straighten them, and I just noticed there's a video out from, I can't remember her name, but she shows you how to straighten your needles. So I'll have to take a look at that video. But in the meantime, I saw a video. Jill Wiseman was talking about tulip needles, and I have to say that I think maybe Tammy and a few other people have mentioned to me about buying tulip needles, and I just had a hard time reconciling with the fact that it's like $15 for 2 needles. So I, kind of tried to go the shortcut, and I'll tell you, with a lot of things that I've done like that in the past, that I end up regretting it. So I bought these. So these were supposed to be pony beading needles, and I got these at on AliExpress. And if you look, let me show you the pony. That's what pony looks like. So they call these sewing needles, but underneath you see beading. So I think the company's name is Pony Sewing Needles, but then they have the different needles. So these are beading needles. And where's the other two? See if it says beading as well. Yeah, it says beading as well. So the difference being is beading, you need a longer needle to be able to have something to hold in your hand, as well as put a bunch of beads on your needle. And you don't necessarily need a really sharp tip. So I got these, and so they're supposed to be double long, which doesn't mean anything. It's after I opened them and realized that, and this is the, so I have size 12, size 11, and size 10. And these are packages of 25, and there's, I think, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there was 10 in each set. So that's quite a few needles, and they were only like $5 each set. So I did get a full refund for these needles because they were advertised as beading needles. So even though it says right on the package sewing needles, in the description they describe them as beading needles and as double long. So, and as you can see, this one is even shorter. So I think the 10 is the longest. Here's the other thing, the eyes on these are so big that your thread falls out all the time. And definitely will not go through a 15-0. Now, some other beading needle may not go through a size 10 may not go through a 15-0, but sometimes they do. So anyway, it just to show you that they're not really what they claim they were. So that was my big mistake. That, you know, if you think, if I hadn't gotten the refund, that would have been $15 right there that I wasted, when I could take $15 and buy a set of needles that's going to last me a long time. And I'll tell you the reason, like I said, it's all Jill's fault. I was watching one of her videos and she was talking about, I don't think it was a video on tulip needles, but she mentioned something about using tulip needles, and that you will lose your needle before you need to replace your needle when it comes to tulip needles. And then the echo of other people telling me that maybe I should look at tulip needles. I was like, okay, I have the money now. I use the money from the grab bags. I'm going to buy some good stuff. And I thought what I do is, because I go through so many needles, and I guess I probably wasn't as confident in the tulip needles. Like, I figured I'm going to go through these. So I went ahead, I rebought these, and then let me tell you, these here, they were great. They've lasted me now 1 or 2 to 3 projects. I go through a needle, but it's 25 needles for $2. Like, how cheap am I that I couldn't buy some more needles? So anyway, and then there's the John James. So let's open this up. The John James, a little more expensive, and they were recommended to me as well. So I did, here's a size 10. Let's see what we have in here. Size 10, size 11, size 12, and size 13. So I don't know about the size 13, but I thought since they had them, I might as well try it. Is this how you're supposed to open it? Oh, I was opening the wrong side. So let's take a look at the size 13. Oh, they're nice. They're very lovely. Oh, look, I don't know if I could get anything through that. That eye is extremely small. Where's my thread? So right now I've been using the dragon. Oh, that's all chopped up. Let me cut that properly. And I got these scissors for my birthday. These are for embroidery scissors. They're bent so that, and for doing the gold work, so you can, it's, so if your surface is here, you can still get your hand underneath your scissors to cut something at the surface. So that's why they're bent like that. I'm just telling you because you probably know, but I didn't know that. And then funny part was I was cutting some goldwork stuff, the French bouillon, and I couldn't get under it without moving everything because I couldn't. My hand was hitting the table. So my wife bought me those for my birthday. They're $20. Came from England. I tried to get them here in Canada, but I didn't have any luck. So I haven't like thinned this out yet. I might have to. Yeah, that's not. It was starting to go through. Let me see if I can thin it out with my nail. So I thought what I'd do too is do a comparison or a review video of these guys. Oh, I'm not even close. There, that went in. There. So that's pretty good. I think you could probably get something even like 6-pound fire line through there and just do the same thing. You kind of pull it with your nail and it will flatten it like that. So this feels really lovely. It's super tiny. That's great. That's good to know. So let's put those back. I'm guessing there's 25 in here, but that's a guess. Let's see what it says on the package. Yeah, 25. I'll put that back in. And I think I put that upside down. I think that goes like that. So that's awesome. Let's just take a quick look at the size 10. There. Oh yeah, they're definitely bigger. You can actually see them. Wow, these are... So you can see the eye. I'm just... So here is where my problem is with needles, is this is how, like I hold my needle like this. And my thumb, when it starts to get a little intense, I tend to press, and you've got it between your two fingers and you're pressing, so it ends up bending it. But and the ones I got from AliExpress, they break, and that's scary when you're doing some work and it snaps in your hand. You've got a sharp object in your hand. And the other part to that is, it's like, okay, now what do? I have to cut my thread, and I may not have a long enough tail because, yeah, it was like, why am I using these needles? Because I'm cheap. It's so funny, I'm cheap with some things and not with others. So I will do a lovely, so I still highly recommend the pony needles. Definitely, they're amazing price, $2 for 25. you know, if you don't mind straightening your needles and that kind of thing. So I don't know, I think I got 2 of each size of these, so I'm definitely set for needles. Let me see what I have here. 11, 10, 10. Yeah, I've got size 10, size 11, and size 12. And 2 each, and they were only $2, so that was a really good deal. So let's take a look. Should we do a drum roll? I feel like this is the, I don't know, star of the show, I guess. So, size 11, size 10. I got some size 10 short, and let me see. Okay, so some of them, so this one says size 11. Okay, no, it's size 11. Size 10 says long, and then there's a size 10 short. So I went ahead and got the size 10 short too, because I feel like maybe in some embroidery, bead embroidery on fabric, that the shorter would do better than the long. And sometimes if I'm turning a corner or something like that, or tying off is the thing I'm thinking of. The needle's too long for the tail that I have, so I thought I'd try the short. So I'll review these and test them out, and I'll show some samples and whatnot. So that'll be fun. So yeah, here's a size 12, and I must have ordered 2 sets of 12s. Looks like it. I'm just looking to see if it says short, and so yeah, I must have ordered 2 sets of 12s. And I think the big part of it is I do a lot of bead weaving with size 15 O's, so I definitely want to you know, not run out. I have a feeling that I'm gonna love these, and like Jill says, you'll lose them. That sounds like me. So they come in these test tubes, which is funny, but there are these. Yeah, they're plastic test tubes. Oh, they're I don't know. I think there's a bit of a lip on the inside, so when you turn it upside down, it doesn't fall out. Or it might be just the static, because this is plastic. So there is the 12. See if I can show you where the eye is on the 12. There's the eye. Let's test if we can get the thread in. Oh, I was all excited. Ooh, first time. Yeah. Oh, the eye looks a lot bigger than it did when I was showing you. So look at that. That went in super easy. As my wife would say, slick as snot. Ta-da! Okay, I'm gonna feel very special using these wonderful needles. So thanks to everybody that, you know, upgraded my stash by buying some grab bags. So this is great that they're labeled. The tubes are labeled, so I don't have to go ahead and do that. And I have a little tray that I put all my tubes of beads in, but I think I might try and upgrade it a bit so that they stand straight up and I know where everything is. So there we go. I'll just put that back for now. Take a look at these guys. So there we go. Thanks for joining me. I hope that wasn't boring. I think the big takeaway from this for me is, and hopefully I can help you out somewhat, is when I started out, it was about how cheap can I get things and what can I get away with and that kind of thing. But then as I started really getting into it, I was like, okay, this is frustrating, having beads break all the time and whatnot. So, yeah. Hopefully this will, again, I'll have to do a review of them so you can see if it makes sense to buy the tulips. But definitely, while you're waiting and wondering, I would recommend the ponies for sure. And I'm sure people out there are probably going, "Oh, John James the best." And I haven't used them yet, so I can't really tell you one way or the other. So I will definitely let you know how that works out. But in the meantime, I hope you have fun beading, everyone, because I am. I have lots of videos to show you, lots more goodies coming out, and yeah, we're gonna have some fun and do some more lovely bracelets and designs and stuff like that. Take care, everybody. Bye.